Some of us might be very much interested as to know why we in ECA are focusing very much on the empowerment of private sector. I would like to provide you in this answer from a purely numerical perspective. First of all, if you consider the contributions of SME to Africa, as per our estimates, we're talking about 60% minimum. However, if you consider the fact that SME informal sector contributes to the economy in Africa somewhere between 6% to 80%, you would agree with me that the real contributions of SME in Africa is more than 80%. So let me ask you this question. If there is a chance and opportunity that we enhance the capacity of the private sector by 10% minimum, which is very modest, how much is going to be the overall impact of the economy in Africa? We're talking about the minimum is going to be 10% out of this 80%, so the economy of Africa is going to increase by 10%, which is very minimal, and this could be achieved like this. This is why we are in ECA, we're very much focusing on empowering private sector. And as a matter of fact, it's one of our most priority, the tops of the priority of the list of our priorities, and this is why it has been the focus of most of the substantive divisions, the work of the substantive divisions in ECA. I mean, we look at it from a comprehensive point of view. So we not only providing or we help African countries to come up with a conducive business environment, but we look at issues very critical for the support of the private sector, including the infrastructure, including the access to cross-border trade, so including access to secure land tenure, including access to agricultural information and technology. So this is very crucial for us, and doing this, we consider the importance of two major enablers. First of all, the CFT, and the second is the digital initiatives. So for us, this has been the focus. And one other thing that I have to add, as well as why we're very much focusing on SMEs in Africa, is look at the contributions of SME on the social fabric. Look at the contributions of SMEs on employment, on poverty reduction, on education, on health, on immigration outside in Africa or outside of Africa. This all has to be considered and taken into consideration whenever we consider as to why we need to empower private sector in Africa from an economic point of view and from a social point of view. And this is very much in line with the mandate of the United Nations Economic Commission for Africa. And thank you.